Okay. Well, guess we're done with the crypts now that we found our friend and murdered him. But to be fair, that person who wanted me to find him is dead, or not dead, but like the one that helped kill him, so I don't feel so bad. I don't have to have that awkward conversation when I get back, like, hey, I found him and I murdered him. So, can you still pay me? Why do you want me to come back here? Oh. Yep, this is where that conversation happens.
I didn't expect Guild General Quentin to turn on us, and I certainly didn't desire his death. It seems sympathy for the Ascendant Order is more widespread than I knew. We must be cautious, particularly with whom we choose to trust going forward.
You think some of the others may turn on us?
Do I expect it? No. But that doesn't mean we should let our guard down. This venture wasn't a complete failure, though. We rescued the captains of our missing ships. We need to find out what happened at sea and what befell the Alliance leaders.
Let's see, where did Jakaran and Valicia take the captains?
To Mandrake Manor, my home in Gonfalon Bay. I'll mark it on your map. Jakaran, Valicia, and I have been using my townhouse as a base of operations. I'm confident that it is as safe from the Ascended Order as any other location we might choose.
Ah, so you got a little throuple going on, do you? Why do you call it Mandrake Manor? It is pretty funny.
Oh, the name comes from a book I'm rather fond of. I bought the manor to serve as my home in retirement, and I keep a few mementos of my career there. Meet me there, my dear, and we'll see what our rescued captains have to say about all this.
Oh, you're supposed to be retired? Or you're gonna retire? Seems like you're pretty busy. Alright, I guess I'll go back and meet you at the bay. Where are we going? Oh yeah, right in the middle of town. Wealthy much, are you? 45 gold to get back. A lot, considering I think I have like 200. So we're gonna go for a run. Over the mountains and through the hills. Grandma's house we go. Better have some warm cookies for me when I get there. Oh, stuck. Ah. Almost back. It's in time because my horse is tired. Shoot weapons away. Not murdering people in here. Criminal acts can result in significant legal trouble. EA, don't murder people and don't bring them back from the dead. Alright, so I got a bunch of stuff running around over here. Like her manor's this way. Down below? No, it's here somewhere.
Ah,
Heading out
there
front.
you are. Go inside and talk to Captain Colleen. Find out what happened at sea. I need a moment to collect my thoughts.
Quite the view you've got here. That's dope. It's a little noisy with like fishing boats down here, but in view of the bay, nice statue. I'd kill for that. That'd be cool. I'd kill for that. Alright, Colleen, where you at?
I honestly didn't think we'd ever leave that cell alive. I owe you a debt of gratitude, friend. We all do. And I owe Dockmaster of Gonfalon Bay payment of a different kind. I visit High Isle often, and I considered Arnauld a friend. Bah.
Can you tell me what happened out there? Why'd you wind up in a crypt?
An armored mage and a gang of ruffians were waiting at the shallows. They clubbed down all who made it ashore. Dockmaster Arnauld showed up, and I thought we were saved. But the mage, a Brent noble by his voice, paid him to walk away and leave.
Whoa, back up. What happened before you washed ashore?
We were nearing landfall when a huge storm swept out of nowhere. I looked for the light at Gonfalon Head, but the lighthouse was dark. We were blown off course, crashed upon some rocks. I lost sight of High King Emmerich, but somehow made it to shore.
Where they are?
I'm not sure. I didn't see any of the royals when I waded ashore, and I was the last one from my ship to make it to the beach. The tide turned as I swam in, and no one was washed up after me. I'm afraid you won't find the High King at the shallows.
Never happened to a captain goes down with their ship. Failed? Disgraceful. Dude is just straight chilling. Looks a lot more cat-like than most Khajiit. I think they updated the graphics a little bit. A little more creepy, honestly. Oh. Less humanoid, more cat-like. Gold gem. I'll just fire that. Empty. It wasn't empty a second ago. Alright. Bookshelf. And we're heading back out. Side. What's this? For novels, I wonder? Statues. Alright, seems pretty well off. Guess book sales must have been good.
Over here, dear, we have much to do. I adore this view.
Me too.
Isn't the Colossus a wondrous sight? Still, gazing upon it does nothing to quell my anxiety. Somehow the Ascendant Order learned not only about our secret peace talks, but that the Alliance leaders were going to attack.
Well, at least they don't have the King Emmerich, Queen Arian, or Prince Ernscar yet. Know of.
And neither do we. We're not even
Fair.
sure they're still alive, but we must hope. Your help has been invaluable thus far, my dear, and you've earned every piece of gold in this pouch. We'll find the Alliance leaders and unmask the Order. We have to.
200 gold's legit. Okay. Two-hand weapon doesn't really do me too much good, but sure. I swear the damage is going down. 1001?
Just as the Colossus watches over Gonfalon Bay, I was supposed to keep the Alliance leaders safe. I failed in that.
Yep.
But at least they aren't in the Ascendant Order's hands. Not yet, anyway.
That you know of.
What did Captain Colleen and the others have to say, dear?
Well, captains believe the Order's leaders are Breton nobles by the way they talked, and the delegates didn't wash on shore as far as they know.
Breton nobles? Yes. We heard that as well when the Ascendant Lord and the Magus were speaking in the crypts. That's something to go on. And if the Alliance leaders didn't end up in the shallows, we'll need to look elsewhere. What else, dear?
Well, Captain Colleen saw the Dockmaster accept gold from the Magus as they captured her.
Well, that's a lead we can investigate. I'd like to have a chat with Dockmaster Arnauld about that and a great many other things. I detest being lied to, and he did it with such conviction. You're still on retainer, dear. Would you care to join me?
I never agreed to be a retainer. But I guess I'll help you interrogate, quote unquote. Push him up against the wall a little bit, maybe? Dockmaster Arnauld?
The Dockmaster's home overlooks the harbor to the west. Jakan and I will meet you there. First Quentin, now this. I hardly know who to trust. Times like these, I take a moment to contemplate the Colossus in the harbor. It helps clear my thoughts.
Tell me about the Colossus. Actually kind of cool out there.
That's one of the wonders of the archipelago, dear. The locals are very proud of their statue. Even if few of them know the real story behind who it represents. I like it as well. One of the reasons I bought the manor. Such a spectacular view.
Alright, quit being cryptic. Who is it supposed to be?
The Colossus of Gonfalon Bay is Baron Admiral Bendu Olo, though most on the mainland would know him as the Colovian King of Anvil. He formed the All Flags Navy around 2260 in the First Era to gain vengeance against the Slode for the Thracian Plague.
What names? The All Flags Navy?
The largest allied naval force in Tamrielic history. Ships from every nation and province participated, and many of the vessels were built right here on High Isle. The fleet launched from here and rained destruction upon Thras for their treachery.
Okay, so what does this have to do with finding the missing alliance leaders?
Nothing, my dear, but you asked.
Fair.
Lord Bakara selected High Isle for the peace talks because of that history, though. The All Flags Navy recalls a time when disparate people united in common cause. He hopes to inspire the delegates to do the same.
Her attitude is actually kind of funny. I appreciate it. Nothing, dear, but you asked. Is this enemies? Why does it look red? Oh no.
Do you see that house above us? Mandrake Manor. Just like that place in the Investigator Vale story. People have been coming and going from there all day. A suspicious person might wonder what's going on.
Well, I guess it's a good thing that you're not suspicious then, right? Curiosity killed the cat. Can I actually go into her house? Or not? No? What was that? I thought, oh, that is the manor. They were all in there earlier. Okay, well, I guess we have to go to the other guy's house. Karn. Easier to go down this way instead of jumping off a cliff in a minute. There are many people in this town. A guard. These statues. Must be up there, so head up and take a look. It looks like a blacksmith. It doesn't look like our house. Yeah. Uh-oh. That almost hurt. Guess it's not up here. I was mistaken. Yummy, chunky. So we're looking in the bay. Like way out. This is outside of town we're looking in the bay. Huh. Well. Let's see. Does this dude live in the docks? Any houses over here? Maybe it's on the other side of the post. I think. Open. I get up there. Jump down here. There. is a long walk. Have couriers to go get food for him.
A mess.
I imagine the Ascendant Order ruffians loitering outside had something to do with that. Let's look around. A few drops of dried blood. A scuffle, but not a murder.
Well, everything looks pretty cleaned out. Jasmine tea. I think I already know how to make that, but let's see. Letter. As per our agreement, here's your payment for your continued assistance and discretion. Alright, so it's basically a payoff note. Take care of you.
Just as Captain Colleen said. Someone planning to depart. I think I have a picture of what transpired here. Let's talk, my dear.
Why don't you talk? Can I just... He's hungry. Guess not. Alright.
Nothing packed, food left on the table, and signs of a recent
He
scuffle.
was kidnapped.
I think it's safe to say Dockmaster Arnaud found that his Ascendant Order friends weren't entirely satisfied with their arrangement. They've obviously spirited him away.
Why would the Ascendant Order kidnap Dockmaster Arnold if they were not they're already bribing him?
The Dockmaster ignored the wishes of the Ascendant Magus. Captain Colleen saw Arnold collect another payment at the lock. I suspect he got greedy, and once he proved he wouldn't stay bribed, well, he became a liability.
Where do we go from here?
The Ascendant Order's throwing around a lot of coin on High Isle. If we follow the gold, we'll find someone with wealth and local influence behind this. Another clue that a High Isle noble is involved. Perhaps they want to keep the war going.
War is profitable for the rich. Why would anyone want to keep the war going?
Profit, of course.
Oopsie.
That's what it always comes down to. Lord Baccaro should be able to tell us which nobles stand to lose if the war ends. Go to Steadfast Manor, northwest of the city. I'll have Jakarn look for the Dockmaster and then meet you there.
Do you think anyone else is secretly working for the Ascendant Order?
Almost certainly. As I said, we must be careful about whom we trust. It is a concern, but it can also work to our advantage. Gold only buys loyalty for so long, and I suspect our adversaries are not as organized as they appear.
Probably a good thing, but why do you say that?
We know their opening move didn't go as planned. They were interrogating the captains to try to find the missing Alliance leaders. Now they've taken the Dockmaster, who would have been more useful to them where he was. They don't trust each other.
And you think Dockmaster Arnold knows where the Alliance leaders are?
I doubt it. If Dockmaster Arnaud knew where the Alliance leaders were, he would have happily sold that information to the Ascendant Magus in exchange for his freedom.
Fair.
We know he didn't because the Order is still looking for them.
But you think a group that claims to want to end the war would want peace talks to proceed?
I suspect the Order wants power, not peace. When the throne is vacant, your prospects of becoming Emperor suddenly seem a good deal more promising. That sort of prize might tempt a noble with just the right mix of ambition, gold, and imagination.
Think Lord Baccaro could point us at the most likely suspects?
Lord Baccaro worked diligently to bring the peace talks to High Isle. Not everyone thought that was a good idea. I'm curious as to who opposed him and why. Better yet, he won't voice suspicions without good cause. We can rely on his discretion.
Discretion. Good. Alright, so sounds like we're heading to his house then. Steadfast. Ooh, bananas. Like bananas. Inferno style? Nah, I'm not carrying all that around. Okay, well,